Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're back in Minecraft. Today we're going to pick up where we left off, working on the villager trading hall in the west wing of the command center. It's basically a copy of what we've been doing already in these wings, but making some tweaks and changes, combining some designs that I like. There's not a whole lot of planning going along. It's a lot of execution, so it's been going pretty quickly. It's just a big space, so it's taking us a while to get things done. We're also going through smooth quartz really quickly, so I have to smelt it as fast as I can place it, and also trade with other villagers to get quartz. So what we're planning on is doing a glass trade, I think, for this particular section, and then we're also going to look at doing another trading hall where it's going to have golden carrots, probably lapis for blue dye, and something else, and I haven't figured out what else that it's going to be. So I need to go over the trades. I might actually do that today and kind of figure that out. I mean, we're probably a mile from actually moving the villagers in, but it's been going well so far. Cosmic hello, Dan. Mr. Miley with a 25 stream streak. That's amazing. Thanks so much. I think it was Mr. Miley. Hold on. Let me double check that. Last Jordan, you've been at work for 12 hours. Well, then technically you can and should be here. We won't tell your bosses. It is Mr. Miley that was on a 25 stream streak. I know I saw it tick by. Thank you very much. That's awesome. We're just going to dump right in. Why not? Inventory is full of stuff. I have to remember where we were. I think I saw a few other people in here as well. Dan, I think I said hi. Mikatu, hello. Right, so here's where we are. And this is where we want to get to be, is something along this lines. However, I do like these floating displays. I kind of wonder if I should leave these specific to my storage so I can always know which one is the storage. I haven't gotten that far yet. I do prefer this design on the top over just the flat bar. So we may make some changes over here too. But a lot of this is just going to be rinsing and repeating. We also need to make sure we've got smooth quartz. I've got a little bit of it. I should probably smelt some while we're waiting. I'm not sure why I put these way over here. The other thing we can do is grab more quartz from trades. Working and lurking, thanks Cosmic. Bucket, hello. Stream has just started. You have missed nothing. I wish I could do something useful with this XP. I'm just kind of gathering it for the sake of gathering it. I don't have anything that needs to be repaired. I will remind everyone that there is a new episode of the Spawn Chunks out right now. 406 was published on Monday. We talked about Chaos Cubed, which came out yesterday. We talked about the potential for having wood variations in chests, owls in dappled forests, and people wanting to take biome tint with them and build with it elsewhere. And Johnny and I shared our thoughts on those things. Those are all great topics that were sent in by our listeners. We do a show once a month called the Chunk Mail Dispenser, and that is where we do an all email episode. We still cover the news, we still cover what we've been doing in Minecraft, but instead of doing a main discussion, we basically grab 2 extra emails, sometimes even 3, depending on how long they are, and do a full show of email. And that's always fun because then we know that the people that are listening are getting the show that they want because they're writing in specifically with things they want us to talk about. And it's a good time. If you're interested, then it's spawnchunkmail@gmail.com. That's the only place that we look for emails for the show. I do answer and look at some of the comments and things on Spotify, but we don't use Spotify or YouTube comments as a like a catch-all for the email. We do that specifically on its own. You know the base is big when you can fly from one side to the other easily. All right, so I think, had decided that I wanted to do these divided columns, so we'll keep on going with that. I also have, I guess I should do the column first. I think I have these, I do. Oops. Also got to remember to have a light in my hand, because with all this black concrete around, it's usually pretty dark. Cool. That helps fill that out. And did I do 4 of them? I did 4. Yeah. I suppose I could be doing smooth slabs here. Try to save a little bit here and there. When you're repeating that around a huge base, it does add up. Everything looks the same. So I did not run into that over there because, oh yeah, I did. It's just a different format. Nope, that's not what I want. Nice. Do I have enough stairs? 5, 10, no. Are those smooth stairs? Those are smooth stairs. Those are not supposed to be smooth stairs. Yeah, I've added a couple more tracks to the live music that we listen to. It's all the same Cyber City Moods YouTube channel, and it's not in the VOD. So if you're watching the VOD later, then you won't hear it. But it is quite upbeat. I like it. It has a mix, which is cool. I think this is where the cyan goes. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh, I missed the stairs below. Whoops. These guys have got lights behind them. What time does the stream start? 9 a.m. for me. The schedule is on the Twitch page, and I'm usually pretty good at staying on time. And that was 24 minutes ago, so if you do the math. I'm in Atlantic time in Canada. That looks right. Cool. I've got some ideas for back here too. An ex-meaty steak. Where did you find the stream? The Wormbo was on a 7-stream streak. Welcome in, Wormbo. Good to see you as always. I don't remember, but I feel like these things need something on top of them. There's a couple of tricks that I've done upstairs that we might be able to implement down here. Just feel like they need something. I don't remember it being this tight in the other designs, but I could be wrong. Oh, I need smooth quartz slabs. Whoops. Dang it. Did I just run out of those? I did. Crap. Now, how are we going to handle the end? I think I have to go back to my storage room to look to see how I did that. It is deep slate. 2 stairs. Huh. What was for breakfast this morning? Any bacon pancakes? No, no pancakes during the week. My typical breakfast, I can't speak today. My typical breakfast is 3 eggs and sourdough toast. 2 cups of coffee. This is the second. Sometimes I'll have like a little bit of cereal, but most of the time that's it. I guess I should use a different block there. I think that's right. So it's 2 blocks out. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 again. Oh, too high. That looks right. I'm going to put in these little guys. I know I'm going to have to rip some of this out, but it's just going to give me something to place blocks against, which will be helpful. That, however, is not helpful. All right, so then somewhere here in the middle, got 3 blocks. You get used to how long it takes quartz to break, and so I'm kind of constantly making these little mistakes in terms of how long it takes a block to break. And I don't have enough glass or enough frog lights. Oh, wow. There go most of our pearlescent frog lights. We're going to have to go on a road trip. We blew through that. When are we getting a sourdough stream? When I get a new house. And when I say new, I mean the only house. I live in an apartment and the kitchen lighting is awful. And my entire kitchen is up against a wall. So there's nowhere to film anything. Just would not be possible. Plus, there are some things I do plan to keep just for me. I'm not going to turn my entire life into a stream. I need more slabs. I'm an influencer? Hardly. I'm a content creator. I'm only just recently starting to get very small developers reach out and say, hey, do you want to showcase our game on your stream? Very rarely does that happen. I don't get any... we've had, I think, maybe one inquiry for advertising on the Spawn Chunks, but that's it. And it would have to be a very good situation for Johnny and I to do any kind of regular advertising on the Spawn Chunks. Not only would it have to be worth it financially, but it would also have to fit the brand and all that stuff. Have I done this wrong? I have done this wrong. Crap. How did I mess that up again? There's 2 blocks there. Oh, you know what? I think I'm combining. No, that should be right. Made one error and have translated it down. All right. I wonder if this is why the main storage has got big bands of lights as opposed to anything more interesting, because like this was just a pain in the butt. It's possible. Now, does that look good with a double space? No, I'm going to want it to be single space. Now, does it look good as a 3 by 3? Or do we want it to go 3 and then 2? Well, let's try the 3 by 3 and see what it looks like. The other thing that keeps on happening is I keep on moving just in and out of beacon range, so my mining speed is changing constantly. We'll leave this one as 2, just so we can compare the 2. Who's updating the world? Mine is still in 121.8. I actually don't know. 121.07. So we will be updating the Chaos Cubed. Chaos Cubed is the first update in a while that's really interested me. And we also have the mods should be updated by now. Or well, maybe not by now, but like by the time I get around to updating the mods, they should be updated. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of like the big 3. That does lead down to the center a little bit. I do like the space there. Yep. The smaller ones are nicer. Scared about boinking your world? I mean, make a backup. That's what we mean. I'd make a backup every other day on the Citadel. One thing that I've never really cared about in Minecraft is the music discs. It's just never been a big thing for me. Not saying that they're, you know, if you're interested in them, that's cool, but I find that with these games, I need to be able to be creative and kind of go into those endeavors easily. That's why I'm finding Solarpunk a little bit boring, is because the building is boring. The progression is neat, but it's not very creative. Goldfish Grandma says I tend to just collect them, but like having to put them on is more of a hassle compared to just having them in the game music to play. Yeah. See, and as a streamer, I don't listen to the Minecraft music in general. I often have other stuff going. Oh, we're missing all kinds of stuff here. Missing all kinds of stuff. Now we got to do these towers on this side too. So outside of the displays above here and the decorations inside of those bays, that side's done. Single, and then it's a quartz block. Did I do the whole ring? I must have. Oh no, it goes to concrete. So it's concrete all the way between those, and then it switches to stairs. I think we may have to think about a different way to do that. That probably looks better. I think the one on the right looks better. We could also just stop this. Oh no, we can't stop that earlier. Maybe this is going to go farther. It feels weird that it stops there. How come it doesn't do that on the other one? Because it goes underneath it? Yeah. It's just it's a different size. I wonder at this point if it's better to just run the whole thing as deep slate. Oh, really? That's annoying. And that's still not my favorite. Although we did it over here. Maybe I have to make it the same color. Alerts are happening, but no visuals are on stream. That's great. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate the heads up. I don't know why that's happening. Try opening up Streamlabels again. Streamlabels was having a long hang opening today. That could be it. Sometimes it gets like an instance or something. That is weird. There. Those are the sounds. Yeah, they're there. Y'all can hear that, right? It's probably something that requires me to restart OBS, which I'm not doing. But yeah, Streamlabels is not showing up. It's just a white screen on my computer, and I need to have that running in order for those to work. And it's just not working. I'm not even sure what. Can I update that? Yeah, I don't want to download Streamlabs. I want Streamlabels. Which they don't seem to have. Hey, Flav, how's it going? We are battling stream hiccups at the moment. Oh, did that work? So it's just bits? But follows are working. Oh, that's annoying. And I can't get into the settings to fix this. Let me just log out and log back in again and see if that helps. Sometimes reconnecting Twitch is the issue. That may have worked. No. I mean, it's a good time for a coffee break, old Nintendo, but that doesn't, like, I can't troubleshoot this while I'm on break because you need to be live for it to work. Yeah, that's annoying. So, alert box. So subscriptions are working. Follows are working, but they're double audio. Yeah, that's messed up. I really don't like this system. I wish there was a better way to do this. And then bits don't work, but there's a double volume. That could be because of the browser. Yeah. Not great. All right, well, let's finish this thought. It's okay. It's still not great. Yeah. I may have to rethink how these designs connect. Yeah, that's correct. Comms make it looks like there's like an inconsistency with what's going on. So I got no idea. What's a TSS one, Dan? That still doesn't clarify what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that. And yes, I need to take a break. Let's go outside. Actually, let's go inside. Cool. I will be right back, folks. I do this about once an hour. Gives me a chance to refresh the coffee and the water, and then we'll pick up where we left off when I get back. All right. Well, as long as I can hear the alerts and I can thank the people that are contributing or following, then that's all that matters. I do really find it frustrating when stuff like this changes and doesn't work when I've not done anything. If I was updating settings and changing stuff, then sure, I would expect there to be some errors. You know, I missed something or something is not connected anymore, that kind of thing. Like, but no software updated, nothing like that. And it's been happening around my apartment too. Like, my Alexa is inconsistently doing things that I know it can do, because it'll do it once, but then it won't do it the second time. Things like turning the TV on and off, turning my studio lights on and off. I've got a couple of settings. Like, I've got the studio lights on and off. I've got the studio lights set to satisfactory. I've got them set to Minecraft, and I've got them set to the spawn chunks. So the different colors and different brightnesses depending on what I'm doing. And that just straight up stopped working. And then it worked this morning. But then the timer didn't work because I've got my lights set to come on about a half an hour before I start streaming, which is great. But that iPhone shortcut is now just not working. It's like, it's so inconsistent, and there's no explanation for it. Like, I don't know why. One, two, three. And then I think I just put, maybe that's the wrong spot. I do. And then from there, I think it switches to stairs. And then there are 3 stairs. No, just 2. Find a different block to put down there. And then it's just concrete at the top. Now he's going to be noisy, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with him. All right. Now I think we can just finish some of this stuff. Excuse me. Hey, there's Pixel How's it going? Anyone else dismantling a sulfur cave right now? I haven't updated, which you probably knew that. Have you found one? We're gonna have to go get more frog lights. Hope you're enjoying Wednesday. Yes, just found a sulfur cave in the survival guide. Oh, nice, cool. Did you have to go very far? I'm curious to see because we had an email about that. People have to go like forever to get their sulfur stuff. think that's right. Oh no. That's annoying. Hey! I know how to play this game. He said after falling into a hole. Had to travel 4,000 blocks for your sulfur cave. I'm sure there was one closer, but I was looking for the sulfur springs on the surface. Okay. Were you just flying around? I think that's right. Yeah, looks right. Don't remember them connecting to those, though. Maybe just that I never look up. Oh, yeah. Some of these are actually placed wrong way. Nope, they're all good. If one doesn't want to use external tools like Chunkbase, I suppose that's the fastest anyway. Yeah. Did you find any caves exposed to the surface, or was it only the sulfur springs? Sulfur Vime is more than just a thin coating of blocks. There's a lot of volume to sulfur in cinnabar patches. That's good. So for people like me that are going to want to use cinnabar and like mine it out, I think that'll be cool. I want to be careful here I don't mine out my outside designs. Do you like how cinnabar is Minecraft's first like redstone type variant? Like stone bricks, regular bricks don't count Really would go well with some builds. Yeah, I did a little bit of testing in a creative world when they first announced it, and it was all right. Oh, we're gonna run out of frog lights. Nuts. All right, I need to clear this inventory anyway. Let's do a little road trip here. I'll dump some of this. I don't think there's anything else we need. I'll do a quick inventory check. We've got andesite. It's mostly frog lights. Yep, so it's frog lights. I'll bring an extra shulker just in case. Do you have any interviews coming up with the podcast? Funny that you should ask. Johnny and I were just talking about that the other day. I won't spoil it in case it doesn't happen. And yes, the feedback is that people generally like it when we have guests. The tricky part, and I mean, Pix can chime in, but is usually finding someone that the conversation is going to match kind of like the zeitgeist of what's happening in the game at the moment. Either something in the news, something in a drop. You know, if we had a heavy Redstone update, it would make sense to get a Redstone player that's or known for Redstone. I mean, everybody kind of dabbles in everything at some point, but that's the idea. Well, I don't think we're low on too much. I'll just bring that one. Oh, we are low on cobble. Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Not low on diorite. We're not low on andesite. All right, we'll just go get some frog lights. That's fine. That's right. Yeah, there's a couple of people we've got leads on. I say we're talking to one. Uh-oh. Open platform binary is not responding? Jeez. It normally takes me a long time to get into the nether on this server, but not that long. Where am I going? North. Well, sulfur is renewable because there's the sulfur spikes, but cinnabar is not. Cinnabar is in the same vein as deep slate. Well, there's a lot more deep slate. Cinnabar is in the same vein as, we'll say, calcite, maybe be a good example. I don't know how many are here. We'll have to see. I also don't know how many diamonds I have left. Oh, lots. We're fine. It's 1 diamond per stack. Mattcast has not been online to collect anything. So 1 diamond. That's not great. I doubt there's much in here. We will have to AFK here a little bit, I guess. Maybe I should try to do that after stream. Alright, well I can't take a fraction of a diamond, but I'm going to steal the bonus 9. It's not enough for what I need to do today. I don't, well, no, it should be good for today. It won't be good for these 2 builds. That's the other issue. And we did not need an extra shulker box. Said it before, I'll say it again. I like endgame Minecraft when all you have to do is travel to the farm where the blocks are to get more. Our nether is such a mess. Safe to say Cinnabar is biome specific but abundant, comparatively more abundant than calcite. Oh, that's good. I have to close to a shulker and I haven't really made a dent. That's cool. That's awesome. That's good to know. Hey, AJ Zoomer, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. What were you doing today on stream? Dude's making a killing and doesn't make it and doesn't know it, Macast? Yeah, totally. I mean, pretty soon I'm just going to make my own froglight farm, and then it won't matter. I'm going to need to do that because I don't do much AFK. AJ and friends, welcome in. If you are new to the channel, my name is Joel and I stream full-time, or at least in the mornings full-time, and I do a podcast with Pixelriffs called The Spawn Chunks. You can find that on your favorite podcasting platform. All of those. Don't need this. Need to make more smooth quartz. Stream went well. We were on Betacraft SMP working on moving our storage to our Mega Bay storage area, which I built in my last Betacraft episode. That's cool. We are definitely about the big builds here. Unintentionally, it just happens to be what I end up doing in Minecraft a lot of the time. Should get us most of the way there. Oh, I need glass panes, I think. If you're coming into this world for the first time, this is nearly a 9-year-old server. And this build is something I've been working on since October. and it's pretty big. It's on a mushroom island, and it's a huge sci-fi command center. Oh, I need some temporary blocks. I don't remember this being this cramped on the other side, but maybe it was. One of the things I should do when I get into mess around with my texture pack to improve a couple of things is not change the texture in the world, but change the texture of how a few of the quartz blocks appear in your inventory. They all look the same. It's not great UI design. Could certainly be better. Didn't bring any of those andesite roof blocks either. That's about the only thing I forgot. Oh, those would have to be there. That's why. Manual storage. I got manual storage too. Yeah, right now my storage is just a bunch of shulker boxes up against the wall, and we're using crafters to have the overflow stuff. Nothing automatic about it, but it allows me to just pick up stuff and move with me, which I like. Hey, how's it going, Sandy? I think I missed some stuff here. Nope, just Nightbot. Does anybody that's in chat right now that's a streamer, have you been having issues with Streamlabs today? If Streamlabs is how you do your notifications? Pix, I can't remember whether you use Streamlabs or StreamElements. I need to just, every now and again, it's nice to do a little audit and try to figure out like, hey, can I use something else? Like, is there another service I could do? I like the animations and things from, oh gosh, what's it called? I even have an affiliate code for it. I don't remember the website. That's annoying. But they make them for StreamElements and Streamlabs. I think the issue that I have is like Streamlabs is how I get donations right now. So changing that would be tricky. Roof done. Nice. Oh, those are not supposed to be smooth. I made that mistake before. Did I make that mistake over here? No. Whoops. Cool. I think that gets all of them. I just have to do the end rod stuff. Nice. And I'll leave the purple glass because we have to experiment with some of these designs. But the idea is that we're going to have masons on this side. Not masons, sorry. What are these guys? Toolsmiths, I want to say? I think so. Toolsmith. And they need a... Can't remember what they have. Right, smithing table. So I need smithing tables on that side. So I've got 3, I need 3 more. Just wood and iron. I feel like birchwood is probably the easiest one to do. Missed something. Streamlabs has been fine. No, I mean functioning. Yeah, Streamlabs for me is not working consistently today. First our follows weren't working, and then they are, and then the bits weren't working. We can hear the audio, but the visual's not working. It's probably just a thing that needs to, where you need to restart OBS, but like it's kind of impossible to do that live on stream because it cuts the stream. Stream Labels is different than Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, I don't use Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs OBS is not a good program at all. I prefer OBS Studio. Silvery, what are you trying to figure out? The new friends things in Chaos Cubed? Oh man. Yeah, I won't be using that. So on the right side, we're going to put our toolsmiths, and they stand on the light, which means that their smithing table goes there, and that takes up the whole space. So we don't have to worry about anything beside it. They stand on a light. I'm just going to lay down some stone here just to make things easy. Okay, so I put some cyan concrete, I want to say, behind these. And I'm not a huge fan. So we've got some other things we can try. We can try this gold thing, which is something we've used a lot. I usually leave it for elevators, but we've used it above the doors up here, which is cool. I can't think of anything else that I would maybe put back there other than just like a beam of light, like a stack of end rods. But I want there to be a color. And we've gone with a lot of yellow and purple. I mean, I say we just try the honey block thing and see how that works. We can try a couple different ideas. Oh, I'm going to need some terracotta if I'm going to do that too. I'm going to need some different terracotta. Need to get more yellow dye. All right, so if I did honey blocks around this thing, by the light up here, I guess I would use orange glass or yellow glass. And either terracotta or we would just go straight up with... Oh, well, we can't put lights behind them all because they're going to touch one another. Okay, so we have to kind of light them from below. I mean, you're not going to be able to see the dark thing there because that's not how that's going to work. Also, is that just a reflection? That's just a reflection. Yeah. Huh. More break when you're ready. Thanks, Cosmic. I mean, that's cool looking. It's very bright. I think orange glass looks better. The yellow glass still looks kind of weird. And it doesn't really matter that these are pearlescent because you can't see them from the floor. So that's one option. The other option would be choosing like just a straight up color, doing it this way. Which is pretty dull, even with the two lights. That looks more sci-fi for sure. Alternatively, we could also just have purple. Did I not pick it up? There it is. You're not supposed to be in there. I really wish we could have more translucent blocks like honey blocks in different colors. Being able to dye honey blocks would be amazing. It's a little dark. We may not even really need the glass. I don't mind the purple. Anyway, those are a couple of options for you to think about while I'm on break. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. 6 to 8, give or take. Thanks again for the raid, AJ Zoomer. You're probably gone by now. Sorry I missed you, but appreciate it as always. Mr. Whippet, hello. How's it going? So we're trying to decide on the backgrounds of these little villager ports, and I think I like the purple. This is cool, but we'd have to put in the right kind of glass, because if we did these guys here, I don't think that's going to look all that good. I think we'd have to come up with, we'd probably have to do like an orange pane, which we've done orange panes elsewhere. It's fine. But we'd have to change up things a little bit. I'd probably change the light on the floor to be an ochre frog light. I just don't know if the orange is just too different compared to the rest of the room. I mean, you're not going to see the frog light very much just because the villager's going to be standing on it. And the workstation looks like it's going to be a problem, but again, the villager hides it. If we go over here, you'll see just how much. Like, they're in minecarts, so you really don't see much. What do we think? It is a pain to, I mean, it's not impossible to change it once we get the villager in there either. That's the other thing. I can't think of anything else to do because we don't have much room back here on these ones. And actually, I think this might eliminate the honey blocks. You're going to be able to see the dye right through them. Yeah, it really limits our choice. Right. I forgot about that. Okay. cool idea, but it does not work for this particular situation. Probably not the last time we're going to be doing stuff with villagers, so that's fine. So then it's just a matter of color. So do we like orange or purple? I'm leaning purple, and now it's just a matter of which purple. And is there another block we could use that would be on the purple scale? I mean, I guess we could try purple. It might be kind of bright. Yeah, you get spoiled by all the room back here, but it gets really tight back there. I mean, the purple concrete is more fun, and we've done that elsewhere over there. This is a little bit muddy. I feel like I experimented with iron pressure plates, but I don't remember. They kind of clash. Yeah, I'd say we go with purple concrete. Yeah. Hey Moira, how's it going? And I don't know if we need the glass on the top or not. I knew there was a reason why my other design was so simple, and it was obviously just the limitation of the space. I don't think the glass makes a difference. Not really. Yeah, so we don't need the glass. Nice. Well, once these are in, then this is ready for villagers. Well, I guess I gotta finish that back room too. Oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know what trades I'm gonna do. Used chunk base to find one that was in an unloaded chunk. Found the sulfur block and dug for 30 minutes before I found the cave. Got lots of blocks. That's awesome. TV. Very, very cool. Symmetry is perfect, and the extra glow atop fits nicely with the vibe. Can you be more specific? What do we want? I don't want more masons. Librarian for glass trade, so it's gonna be lecterns. Those are gonna be ugly. Don't care about leather workers or fletchers, fishermen. Cleric is the other one, but I don't think we're going to do all clerics. I think this wing is going to be all librarians. And who knows, maybe we'll get some decent book trades out of it, but mostly I'm going for the glass trade. Okay. Lecterns. Do I have some of those? Got one. Bookshelf and slabs. I might be able to turn them around so that you can't see the face of them. Whoops. I feel like I've been playing this entire stream with a full inventory. I'm going for glass, Mikatu, yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to try to hone in the trades for books, but I'm mostly going for glass. And with the lectern, we don't have to worry about the bottom because it's going to cover that. It might be better to have them face this way. Yeah. Well, this design part of this build did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. We're going to need more purple concrete, though. I never thought about white glass. That could look cool. Oh, we've got to maybe change the bottom parts because the lectern doesn't cover that. Okay. No, still like it without the glass. But we have a new issue. Not that you're going to see it, but I'd rather have that sorted. I'm going to need to make more concrete, though. Why is that not working? Sand and gravel? Why can't I not make more? Concrete powder. Sand, gravel. Oh, I didn't pick up the purple. No room in the inventory. That's why. This will just take a second. Put the workstation on the floor with a carpet atop the villager to stand on. You won't see the workstation at all. The villager is going to be in a minecart. We can't see the workstation anyway, because the villager in the minecart covers it. The only weird thing is that they face the wall. Well, I mean, they face their workstation. Cool. That's that. It's just the back room now. Well, the back room and the consoles, but I'm going to leave the consoles until last because it will be a pain to try to maneuver the villagers around them. So we'll leave that to the end. Actually, I might need that. What are we doing here? We've got 3 wide lights in it. And then this is 11. Lots of quartz. Need some black concrete. Yeah, the fact that I'm going to have librarians probably will mean that I'll get some good book trades as well. We've got another villager trading hall on the server, but it's not near here. And I don't really need book trades because I'm so endgame, but you never know. Would be good if I was ever making like a sword for a farm. You know, you need sweeping edge and sharpness and all that stuff. Don't remember how big the light was. I think it was only 3. It might be 5. It's only 3. I don't remember what it looks like from the inside. I know there's frog lights underneath pressure plates. So that's 3. So that's 7. That's 11. And then there's 5. And then a row of cyan. I do remember this being really tight for space as well. And then we've got the frog lights are here. That doesn't, I feel like I'm supposed to be higher. I'm just gonna have to go over there and dig around, see what's up. I don't remember. I could always just install that later. But it's a block, yeah, block in. Frog lights. Oh, they're not iron, they're pale oak. And the side ones don't do anything. They're just for looks. It's the middle one that actually functions. That makes sense. The redstone is actually on exterior blocks. That's how tight the space is. Crazy. All right. I'm probably not going to do all of that today. That was unnecessary. So in here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might be going a little bit higher than I need to. Yeah, I think this is 5.5. And then there's a little, I think it's smooth stone. Yep. Lights and then stairs. Oops. That feels about right. Yeah, there's a zombie in the back. He's in a little box. Upside down, regular. I'm gonna switch those, I think. Upside down. Crafters. Do I have? I think this might look better with blocks like that, and then maybe we'll do a little glass thing here. May or may not look good. And then there's a slab across the top. No, I was right with the height. I had it right the first time. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now this guy, I think we're gonna have to move some of the stuff. Actually, do I need those? No. It's so fun to be able to use crafters for storage because you can put almost anything in them and they don't make a noise and they're just flush. I really like it. Yay, scaffolding. Ain't it fun? We will eventually have to find a new home for this zombie because I don't want to listen to him all the time. Somewhere in the basement, I think. Because every good base deserves a basement. Even sci-fi bases need dungeons, right? Cool. Now I don't remember what the back looks like. Fretboard Freak. Also, you can do things like store planks in a U shape and essentially store 64 boats in a single crafter. Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, you just build one as you need them. That's fun. I never thought about that. That's a fun idea. All right, so it's lights behind the terracotta and then more stairs. You're probably gonna have to move him. The tricky part about this sci-fi stuff is you have to overlight like everything. We are going to need more quartz. So for anybody that's wondering, this is the function. This is what we've been working towards, is being able to go up to some villagers. We've got an iron farm on the server, so I've got tons of iron. You go up one side, you trade iron for emeralds with the toolsmiths. Gets you a stack of 8, and then you come up this side and you grab the thing that you want. In this case, it's quartz blocks. But we could also grab things like terracotta. There's no plain terracotta. Oh yeah, there is. Not much. We could get diorite this way too. Just drop iron off. So in the other room, we're not going to have to store the iron here. We're going to be able to put the iron in the back. So that door is not going to be there because this one we're going to have this space. The shulker box supplier. Yeah, that's a really cool one. I think Etho designed that. All right, so we've got stair, quartz, carved blocks, and then another. Okay. I need to go get a lead and move this guy a little bit farther back. Like, looks like. Guess we'll go all the way up here. Why not? And the reason why I'm using different blocks again is because this is the outside that we're standing on. And if I decide to change anything, I want to make sure I'm not mining a giant hole in my zombie cage. And we'll do andesite for fun. As long as you don't suffocate in a block, then I'm all right. Yay. I do have the data pack, I think, on the server where we could silence him too. I could do that. That's always a possibility. There we go. On the SMP that I'm on, I use a tunnel bore to build a tunnel and ice boat road between people's bases. That's cool. The spawn subway station has ticket machines that will split out a boat. That's how we did it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really inventive, right? All right, I don't need all of this. We'll need some ceiling bits in a minute. I also need cyan terracotta and more stairs. Stairs on top of stairs. Stairs and then cyan and then upside down stairs. I can't think of a better block to put in where that cyan is. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Well, that was painful. I don't remember what the roof does. I think it's just a single light in the middle. One strip. So it's just andesite and then the rest is quartz. Oops. I feel like there's quartz stairs there. Uh, 7 wide. Okay. And then it's just a matter of doing, I think, another set of stairs. And there's more stairs over here too. The camera mod is such a time saver when it comes to like double checking stuff like this. Yeah, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a stair. Same on that side. And it's just blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stair there. More stairs required. You require more Vespine gas. Oops. I think this is right. I might be able to use slabs there. Yes. I need to use blocks here. Nice. Does look a little bit weird. Oh, maybe I'm forgetting these. I think that was it, yeah. And then in the middle, I think it's only 3 wide. We have another one of these. And now this, oh, is it in the middle? Maybe it's up against the wall. Farther. I feel like I'm going to bump into that when I go up the stairs. It is, yeah, it's farther back. I wish there was a way to make better designs on these. It might be something we could try. I don't know how I would do it with maps, but if I could do it with maps without having them fly off of stuff, I could create some custom designs and that would be cool. One of the nice things about working inside Allstream is that I didn't have to sleep very much, which is great. You can really get a lot done. I'll just put in a plain blue glass one for now. I think it's a 3x3. No, 3x1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Now we can put our iron in there, glass in there. Oh, missing a couple spots. Stream is just over 3 hours. Thanks, Cosmic. Yes, I do have to wrap things up. We will pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. So if you have any suggestions in chat, I'd be happy to send you along on a raid. Let me know who's live and who you'd like to hop on to. You know, they don't look bad when they're all blue. They do look more interesting when we've got designs and stuff on them, but they don't look bad just as a placeholder. Right on time. We are finished and ready for villagers. The only thing that would happen after the villagers would be the other design consoles in the middle, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them the same. I laid them out in the same way that we did the other villagers, but we may keep this or not. It does become difficult to walk around sometimes, so we may change how these function. I'm also not super thrilled with this cyan terracotta threshold. I did it because we did it out here, but that's not to say that we can't change these blocks to be something else, or keep the cyan here and change this to be something else entirely. Unfortunately, I really do like the way that these conduits line up with the cells and the pillars. So we may remove like this chunk here and have this whole front section be black concrete. That might be worth doing and experimenting with, but pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. It's very bland because we don't have the other things up there. So one of the things we did differently, this is in my storage room. These displays above everything, they don't really mean anything, but we did not do that over here. This is the first one we did, and it's a lot more simple. I've gotten better at the sci-fi design since then. And so we're probably going to return to this and fix it. And obviously it doesn't have a back room. This is where the villager breeder is right now, temporarily. So yeah, and so all this stuff is going to go in the middle of the other section. I just don't know how we're going to do that. Also, we came up with some other designs on the very, very top floor. If I go up to top floor, can I go in there? Well, let's go this way. There's also this kind of stuff with things attached to it and like floor patterns. So we might be able to do something like this downstairs as well, as I've gotten better at these things. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Cool, yeah, we can send it all over to Stenos. That sounds like a good plan. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out. And as per usual, I'll be back tomorrow. I do this every morning at 9. That's Atlantic. That's 1 hour ahead of Eastern in the US. So New York is an hour behind me. I will be back tomorrow for more Minecraft. And then Friday, we're going to try something different. I don't know whether we're going to go back to Solarpunk or whether we're going to try something else entirely. But that will be the plan for Friday. And then Saturday, again, Minecraft. So thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Sorry that the notifications were not working as per usual. I will try to look into that between now and tomorrow to see if I can't fix it. Probably just restarting OBS is going to be the change that I need. You can check out the Spawn Chunks podcast on your favorite podcast app. You can follow me on social media at Joel Duggan. I'm pretty easy to find. Instagram and TikTok are where you're going to find the most Minecraft content. On Blue Sky and on Twitter, I really just post when I'm live. So if you're not already in the Discord where you'll get a notification and an alert, then Twitter or Blue Sky are the two places where you're going to be able to see me post when I'm live. Instagram stories as well, TikTok stories, but I don't know how many people have those on notifications. So I do try to broadcast as often as I can when I'm live on all the different channels. So thanks again for the moderation, Cosmic and other folks. I think Sandy popped in at the very end, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.